The psychological and even physical dynamics of consciousness and non-locality and how it can be manifested. The ability to be a seer of a remote place or a remote time into the future. They're all easily accomplished if you understand the science and the fundamental knowledge of consciousness, its nature.
You're not only what you think you are, locked in the frame of your physical form and in this time and place. You're actually connected in consciousness to every point in space and every point in time. And that includes right now, but going back, but going also forward, which is remote viewing into the future.
Even though there are beings trapped in that simulation, right? Conscious beings. What about simulations by other civilizations? Okay, so now we know a lot more about this than we did 30 years ago. We've made tremendous progress. We've discovered more than 2,000 other stars that have planetary systems around them. And we know there is at least on the order of 1 billion or more habitable planets in our galaxy, and there's about 100 billion galaxies for around 10 to the 20th to 10 to the 22, depending what you range, possible sites for life and then advanced civilizations in the universe. So what are the chances that the Earth is the most advanced, the most computationally powerful? Right? Well, the odds, you've got to be really, pretty much thinking you're special to think that the odds are that we're the top, right? So then the question is, will, advanced, beings run simulations, right? And in fact, will simulated beings run simulations, right? If we're simulated, are we running simulations? And our simulations, it's simulations all the way down, if you know the things. So even the people running our simulation don't know if they're a simulation or not. Okay, so we're going to create artificial realities. Now, in the old days, we'd make a thing like that, if you remember the Matrix, right? Ones and zeros. Now, in fact, we may use quantum computers, so we'll have entangled states. But in fact, it'll be some kind of a complicated environment where we can interact socially, because people want to be social, so there'll have to be thousands of people to interact with, and there'll have to be all kinds of other things in order to make that artificial environment sort of realistic and keep you going. And remember, when you download your brain, you're going to think about 1 million times faster. You're going to experience life about 1 million times faster. It's going to be a very different kind of a situation. The idea of going back in machines and going out in the real world where things are so slow, that's, you're going to get tired of doing that.